TFNN. Headline News Update.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Tommy O'Brien, coming to you live from TFNN, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, Thursday morning, 30 minutes to go until the opening bell. And we got a little bit of volatility in both directions right now. We have the S&Ps. We'll call it flat at 38.45. We get weekly jobless claims at 8:30. Let's jump over to those as they're driving some of the action this morning. Modest decline. That's one way to put 900,000 jobs. Modest decline. It's amazing, folks, how time can change your perception of anything. A modest decline. 900,000 jobs. We've been stuck at 1 million jobs. Basically, we were down below. Since COVID hit, we are breaking records every single week outside of COVID. Okay, prior to COVID, the biggest number ever for a weekly initial jobless claim was, I believe, 692,000. And we're now in January. We're 8 months into the pandemic, and headlines call it a modest loss, as it's almost 1 million jobs every single week. The headline number, 900,000. Okay, expectation was for about 925,000. You also saw last week's number, though, getting revised down by about 29,000, I think. Continuing claims show as a slight decrease for the week, falling 127,000 to 5.05 million. Not quite a fair representation, though, when you look at some of those people falling off unemployment claims, then going on to some of the pandemic assistant programs. So that number bigger than 5 million. But you see, we're stuck here, folks, until we get out of this pandemic. But vaccines on the horizon as they get rolled out. So hopefully brighter times ahead in our future. What else we got going on? Apple, always making headlines. This one caught my eye. The tech stocks yesterday. We're going to jump around to some of those stocks. Apple's first headset to be niche precursor to eventual AR glasses. They got AI glass, AR glasses. They have cars coming down the pipeline. We'll see where Apple goes from there, but trading higher in a big way yesterday with the tech stocks. Jumping back to the indices, we get the NASDAQ in positive territory. All the markets, though, a little bit of a sell-off from about 840. The Dow's negative 4 points. You got the Russell basically flat. Bitcoin trading lower in a big way off $2,700. That's a standard basically move in Bitcoin as we're down to 31,000 overnight. Be careful in that market if you're trading it. Gold down $7 right now at $18.58, makes a high of $18.74 at about midnight last night. We've got crude negative 40 cents at $52.92. And let's jump around to some of those FANG stocks. Amazon trading higher again this morning, quite the acceleration yesterday. And I mentioned Apple shares trading higher again as well. And how about Google? Talked about it on my program. Google making all-time highs. $1,900 yesterday. Stay tuned, folks. Live programming all market day at TFNN. Larry's coming up next. We'll be right back.